Welcome back to Acrylic Arts Academy. In today's tutorial, we'll paint a beautiful beach scene with a gorgeous palm tree front and center. You'll learn how to paint palm trees in detail and will be able to practice skills such as blending, painting clouds, and creating realistic shadows. Here's what you'll need to complete today's project. Pause here to read this list and gather your items, or find this information in the description below. Let's begin with white paint and a large flat brush. Paint the top 3/4 of the canvas with white paint. Use sweeping side-to-side brush strokes. Pull the paint back and forth using broad side-to-side brush strokes. Now, you'll need some dark blue that matches this color as closely as possible. Work a small amount of the blue onto the canvas and blend it with the white paint using wet-on-wet blending with the same large flat brush. Pull the paint back and forth using broad side-to-side brush strokes. Because this will eventually be our sky, adding some white to this mix is okay to bring the color up to the correct shade. Use the same sweeping brush strokes as these two shades mix on the canvas. Let this part dry before moving on. You'll need a medium flat brush and dark blue, as shown here. Let's create the ocean water. Paint a strip of dark blue 2 to 3 inches from the bottom of the canvas. Hold the paintbrush as shown here to sketch a horizon line across, keeping the line as straight as possible. If this is too difficult, it's perfectly acceptable to use a ruler and draw a line across beforehand or use low-tack artist tape to create a crisp line. The underside of the line you're painting doesn't have to be perfect, but some accuracy will help this look lovely. Keep painting side to side, but leave the bottom of the canvas unpainted. We will be painting beach sand below it. Next, you'll need tan paint, which can be made by mixing plenty of white with a touch of brown and a tiny amount of either lemon yellow or yellow ochre. If you have a tan paint pre-mixed, but it's not this exact shade, don't worry. Paint a strip of sand below the water using a flat brush and tan. Use sweeping brush strokes back and forth to paint this part. Now we'll need a small flat brush and dark brown. It's okay to work while the paint is still wet. Add small amounts of dark brown to the tan and blend it in for texture in the sand. Follow our lead here to add dimension to this painting area quickly. As always, pause the video if you need more time to complete this step. In this next step, we'll make clouds. Grab some white paint and a round brush or filbert brush. Swirl your brush in small concentric circles to create clouds. You may choose to create a different style of cloud as you work. If you need to learn how to paint clouds, pause this video, watch our tutorial on this subject in another window, and come back when you're ready. Layering clouds creates depth, so keep working until you're happy with the look of the skyline. It's perfectly okay to pause this video and take your time, using a reference image or by following along with our method here. Use light gray and a detailer brush to create lowlights on the undersides of cloud formations. Next, we'll use a detailer brush and dark blue to fortify the horizon line. Carefully line the horizon with this color. Feel free to use low-tack artist's tape to easily create a crisp edge. Mix tan with some deeper brown to create a perfect tree trunk color. Moving on, we'll begin painting the bendy palm tree. Paint a bendy tree trunk from the sand using this color and a small flat brush. Follow along with the bendy shape shown here. Palm trees are known for this growth pattern, which lends to their unique look. This doesn't have to be perfect, just do your best to match the trunk shown here. Let's create rings of texture using dark brown and a detailer brush. you can work while the paint is still wet. Simply paint slightly arched lines across the tree trunk, as shown here. Grab light tan and a detailer brush to create a few highlights on the top of the trunk. Use the same method you did for the tree rings, except this time, only add a highlight to the top of the trunk. Mix two colors like this together, or use light green. Lay down some simple vegetation at the base of the palm tree on either side of the trunk. Use dark green and a detailer brush to place some lowlights on the underside of the vegetation. Let's get into creating the palms. Use dark green and a detailer or liner brush. Create slightly bent lines from a central point, then pull wispy short lines from this arch, all in the same direction. You can choose the direction of your palms and add as many or as few as you like. The direction you choose will create movement. Continue to create a long arched line from the center of the trunk outward, painting short lines radiating from it all in the same direction. Keep on adding these palm fronds to fill in the tree. This will take a while, but the detailing will be worth it. You will be pleased with the realism of this tree once you have finished this painting. Continue using this method to fill in the tree and pause the video if you need more time. Depending on the level of pigment in your paint, you may need to apply more than one layer of green. When you have enough palm fronds created, grab yellow ochre and a detailer brush. Create delicate lines with yellow in the center of some of the palms. This yellow ochre color should be applied sparingly as a thin, curved line that matches the curve of the palm frond. Only add one delicate line per piece as shown here. Blend some medium green with a darker brown such as burnt umber to create a deep green shade. Delicately make some of the palm leaves darker on the undersides. Now you'll need some medium green again. Go over the palm fronds again to get the boldness of color. Skip redoing the highlights and lowlights, just fortify the medium green parts. Blend some medium green with a darker brown such as burnt umber to create a deep green shade. Now you'll need a brown that's slightly darker than the tan color of your sand. Tree trunk color is okay. Invert the image of your palm tree to create its shadow on the sand below it. We are creating a mirror image to show an accurate shadow. Please remember that this doesn't have to be perfect, the general shape is okay. Don't forget to sign your work, you're all done. Excellent work today, and thanks for following along with another Acrylic Arts Academy painting tutorial. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to our channel for more helpful acrylic painting content.